The Great American Getaway 400 around the Pocono Raceway in Pennsylvania was on this weekend in the NASCAR Cup Series. But what were the things that we learned? What were the main highlights of this event? I got everything you need to know about this one here in my 5 things we learned review for the 2025 Great American Getaway 400 around Pocono, Pennsylvania. So we had weather playing a part in this one. The race was delayed, or the start of the race was delayed, I should say, by 2 hours. But was it worth waiting for when it came to the stage 1 action? No, not really, to be honest. It was an absolute domination by Denny Hamlin, flag-to-flag victory, led every lap, no problems, never been challenged. What incredible form he is in. He had a great result today. Didn't manage to get the race win, but he did manage to get a very positive result around Pocono. More on him very soon, but Stage 2, we saw a different leader at the start. Brad Keselowski, not been in the months of the action too much this season at all, but he was, of course, at the start of this second stage. But it was absolute chaos. The first stage was boring as anything. Second stage, everything happened. A few drivers having front right punctures, those, of course, being Herbst and also Bubba Wallace, both ending up in the wall and having severe dents to their race chances, really, with that one. A difficult, bumpy circuit is Pocono at the end of the day, and a lot of drivers fell foul of that. A lot of spins and a lot of punctures as well. That is no coincidence around this tricky triangle track. But we did have quite a big crash, that being the second thing that we learned. This is a really difficult circuit at times, and we saw quite a few drivers spinning out. Kyle Busch basically spun out. He was battling with another guy through the corner. He got loose. He collected the likes of Christopher Bell, who somehow managed to avoid severely hitting the wall, and Shane Van Gisbergen, and a whole lot more as well. And the third thing that we learned is that basically that meant that Chase Briscoe took the stage 2 victory. A lot of people did actually lead this one. Hocevar led for a bit. Stenhouse Jr. led for a bit, I think. Alex Bowman led for a bit. There were plenty of guys. Joey Logano as well. There were loads of guys leading at different points. But through the pit strategies, through the multiple yellow flag caution periods, it was eventually Briscoe who took the stage 2 win. And that was a sign of things to come. The fourth thing that we learned was that Briscoe is into the playoffs. He's won, and he is in. He win and you're in, and he won around here. His first victory of 2025. It was looking doubtful as to whether he was going to be able to do it, but a spin for Shane Van Gisbergen basically meant that he was going to be in the lead, and then just saw it through from there. Really, really good performance from Chase Briscoe in the end. Like I said, he has booked his place into the playoffs as a result as well. Fifth thing that we learned in the championship, we'll go for the championship standings very quickly. William Byron still leads the standings despite finishing down in 27th place at the Pocono 400. But that gap has come down, unfortunately, for him. Kyle Larson ended up getting in 7th place in this race. And Denny Hamlin, like I said, great weekend for him. He was up in 2nd. He was the closest challenger to Briscoe in the closing stages. So still a big advantage Byron has got, but it has very much been cut down absolutely here. But yeah, your thoughts in the comments below about this race, guys. Rate it out of 10. Let me know your thoughts, and we'll be back next weekend as well with the next NASCAR Cup Series event review. Plenty of other content for you guys to go through as well on the channel in the meantime. Like, share, comment, subscribe if you want to see more, and have a fantastic day wherever in the world today, and we'll see you very soon.